Hello to my lovely artists. I'm happy to see you again, and I think you are going to have fun with what we are going to do today. Today, we are going to talk about emotions, our feelings. And for today's lesson, we are going to focus on the feeling of being happy. So, for the next several weeks in art, we are going to focus on a different emotion every week. There will be an emotion of the week and an art project tied to that feeling. We all experience different emotions. Sometimes you're sad, sometimes you're angry, and sometimes you're happy. When I make art, I am really happy. So you might like emojis. I know I like emojis. So for today's art lesson, we are going to choose one emoji that makes us happy, because remember, happy is our emotion of the week, and we are going to make super fun emoji masks. Are you ready? All right, artsy, happy friends, we are gonna put on our art goggles. Please have a look. I'm gonna demonstrate what we're gonna do and what materials you are going to need. You are going to need some yellow paper. I have 3 different kinds here, so I'll show 3 different ways. Yellow paper for the face of the emoji. And then, since the shape of the emoji is a circle, you're gonna need a circle to trace. So we'll put, maybe it's a bowl or a plate right on top so that we can trace and have a perfect circle. All right, you're also going to need a pencil to do the tracing. You'll need a glue stick. You'll also need a scissors. And today we're going to do something called collage. You're also going to need some other papers. So we are going to make something called a collage. You might remember doing a collage when we did our Pablo Picasso faces. That means I'm going to cut out a smile, maybe heart eyes, maybe a silly tongue, depending on what kind of emoji I want. Look at so many different options. This material that you may or may not have. If you have popsicle sticks, that's going to be great so that you can wear your emoji like a mask. If you don't worry about it. You can use something else like this, maybe a piece of cardboard to make your own stick. So for step number 1, trace your circle, probably with a pencil, and then use the scissors to cut it out. You may do this by yourself, or a grown-up may help you with this step. I finished cutting out my circles, and you know what? I made 3. You might also make 3, but you might also just make 1, and that's okay. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut out shapes to make the face. Now, as you can see, if I wanna do this silly guy down here, I'm probably gonna need brown for the mouth and pink, wow, for the tongue. And the eyes, I'm gonna use white and black. So I am gonna draw my shapes one by one, and then I'm gonna cut them out and glue them right onto my circles. So here I go making the silly face. I was looking at a picture of the emoji while I worked. So that might help you so you know exactly what types of shapes to make for your face. I'm finished with my silly face and I love it. This one is one of the more challenging ones because there's so many different parts to it. If you're in K3, maybe you can do it by yourself. If you're in K1, you might want a grown-up to help you with some of the steps. Next up, I want to do this heart eye emoji here. So I'm going to show you a trick to make 2 hearts. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fold my red piece of paper in half. So I'm folding it in half. Now, since it's folded in half, I only draw half a heart. I curve up, starting on the fold side, curving up like I'm going up a roller coaster, and then woo, shooting back down a slide all the way to the fold. So I only drew half of a heart. Now I'm going to cut out that shape. Remember, the folded side is going to be the middle of my heart. going up and around like a roller coaster, and then woo, down the slide. When I open it up, I have a perfect heart that's symmetrical. It's the same on one side as the other. Remember, when we try new things, sometimes it's challenging. So don't be too hard on yourself. Just have fun. Try your best. If you really need a grown-up's help, don't be afraid to ask for help, but try on your own. All right, I am going to finish my third emoji, which is going to be a laughing, crying emoji. And I always laugh every time I look at this emoji because it makes me feel so happy. Remember how our word of the day was happy? Well, I feel so happy when I look at my emojis. And remember those popsicle sticks from the beginning? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape the popsicle sticks to the back of each of my emojis so that I can use them like masks. I'll show you how. All right, my art all-stars. I hope that you have fun with your art projects. Don't forget to clean up when you finish. Thanks for joining me as we explored this week's emotion of being happy. Until next time, I'll see you later. Bye-bye, artists.